Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Season 9 of the Barrow Career Mode. We are back. It's been a while. It really has. It's been a while since I've played any of the Barrow Career Mode. This is on FIFA 23. You know, it's been a while, but we are back because I'm not leaving this career mode half done. If it takes, I think the maximum is 15 seasons. If it takes 15 seasons for us to play out and see what we can achieve, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, the London Green's Football Manager save is on season 12, so I am not afraid of a long save worth of games of whatever it is. So we're playing some Barrow Career Mode now. I have done a little bit of prep going into today's episode, and that is in the squad hub. So I'll show you what I'm talking about like that right now. If I sort it by position, it already was lovely. And we're going to go by position. I'm going to introduce the squad and any plans that I have for, changing the squad, upgrading the squad. And we're going to go through the objectives, scouting, and probably the youth academy, the youth scouting as well. And yeah, that'll be what we're looking at. So let's go position by position, squad hub. Let's go. So goalies. We have got two goalkeepers. Ruben Matthews is the number one goalkeeper of a 72 rated, which is actually the lowest rated player in our first 11, like our designated current first 11. And that's a 72 rated. That's not too bad. I'm not saying that's bad for where we are in the championship. We're going to try and compete for the championship, but it's probably not going to be this season. But we're going to try and do our best. But that is the lowest position we have, so it might be one that we look to upgrade. We'll come back to that when it comes to the objectives in a minute. Now, next up is left backs or left wing backs. We've got 4 at the moment. 4, which is quite good depth. You can see the total number in our squad is actually 49. It's obviously over there. But we've got 4. We don't need 4. So Elliot Blake, a young 16-year-old, is transfer listed. Giordano is block offers. We're not letting him go. There's no chance of that. We're not letting him go. Ruben Matthews is also a kind of block offers situation. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to click out, but that's okay. Let's go back in. Yeah. So left backs, we've got Giordano, the number one right now. Billy Allison is the backup, and then we've got Evans and Blake who will be on the transfer list. That's fine. Hopefully, we get a little bit of money for them, but priority is get them off the books. We've got such a high level of squad depth that we can afford to get a couple of players off the books. So I'm going to ignore the 4 players, the 4 centre backs who are already on loan, of which Jack Best is by far the best of the bunch. No pun intended, but it worked. And hopefully he'll go away for a season or whatever, come back and just be the highest rated centre back we have. Because at the moment we've got, look at that. We've got a lot of centre backs. We've got Ezra Powell, who provides a good backup. We've got Luke Williams, who again provides a good backup. 21 and 23 years of age, those two. Really, really good. We've got Ibrahim Lee out on loan. Listed, sorry. Not out on loan, but out on the loan list. Oliver Butler, unfortunately, 52 rated. I'm going to sell. Wilkinson, loan list. Norris, transfer list. And there's no real difference between those 2 players. In fact, they both kind of play the similar positions. But I don't want to get rid of everyone. In fact, you know what? I don't really need to do that. Wilkinson can go on the transfer list as well because we've got 4 who are already out on loan. So, we've we've got numbers. We've got numbers in those ones. O'Hora and McClelland, they are number 1 and number 2. And unfortunately, Jamie Miller, despite being like an absolute monster, an absolute kind of brute force in the middle of the park or at centre back, it's kind of hard for me to justify playing him when I've got Powell and Williams who have got rating and years over him. So it's kind of, it's a bit of a difficult one. I've decided to sell him on. He'll go on, play for another club, hopefully keep himself going. And I don't have to kind of worry about that so much. Now, at right back, we've got Lewis Hunter and Frankie Walton, who are both, to be honest, going on the transfer list. We don't need them both. We've got Sam Czech and Oyegoke. I still haven't really learned how to say that one. And these are both going to be block offers. And if I take you to the development, I'm turning him into an out-and-out right back first. He can already play there, but having that right wing back there is just a little thing that doesn't, it kind of like scratches at me in a way I don't really like. So he's going to be an out-and-out right back because I don't really tend to play five at the back all that often. Sometimes I do, but not really. Now, into CDM. We've got 4 CDMs right now. 65 rated, 72, 73, 77. Duarte is a new player coming in on a pre-contract for this season. He'll go straight into the side. 26 years of age, 77 rated, one of our highest rated players. We've got Albie Morgan, 73, who's kind of been supplanted as the best DM in that, the best player in that position. Cuevas provides a perfect backup to Duarte. And then Holmes, who covers a lot of positions. So he's kind of, I'm keeping him for that versatility. But it does mean that Albie Morgan on the transfer list is no longer needed, I'm afraid. Now, left mid position, we've got Joyce and Marshall. More or less the same player. They're both very good players. They're both just going to rotate in and out. Marshall has a slight advantage in the fact that he can play to the right as well. But I don't, it's great to have them both, to be honest. I'll up their contracts potentially, depending on the objectives. But yeah, it's great to have them both. Gregory, 48 rated on the transfer list. Now, into the cam position, we've got Hobbsy, Winter, Armstrong, Sutton. Sutton is our number one. There's no doubt about it. He's been our number one for a while. He's 81 rated. He is our number one. Armstrong on the loan list, Winter on the loan list, and Hobbsy provides backup to Sutton. That is quite simple in that one. It's really, really useful. Now, right mid. I've decided Dara Burns goes on the transfer list because Freeman, 23 years of age, Rory Barnes, 21 years of age. They have both got a little bit of, a bit of years on Dara Burns, unfortunately. So he's going to go. Dexter Thompson is on the loan list, but is quite young, so that's why I'm not going on the transfer list. And Freeman, again, can play on the left and the right, really, really useful. And Burns, only on the right, but can play right wing. They're both 71 rated. They are both going to grow over the course of this season. So they're my right wingers. There is a chance I make an upgrade. One of them then goes out on loan. Something like that. We don't know just yet. Peacock is going on the transfer list. Hogg is also going on the transfer list. And then I've got 4 out-and-out strikers. Imaku, Colin, Garner, and Robbie Gotts. Which means basically everyone else gets sold. That's pretty much it. They all get sold. So Will Kent, Gabriel Whitehead, Caleb Hogg, and Sam Peacock, they all get sent. And these guys, Robbie Gotts, GG, Colin, Colin should be blocked those offers. Colin is only 21 at 79 rated, might I add. And in Marku, 26, just 75 rated. We've got a really nice selection of strikers we can rotate. If there's injuries, we've already got cover. They're all good rating. No need to change anything there. And Schofield is out on loan. Okay, that is the squad update done. Next up, we're going to take a look at the objectives. So into the objectives we go. Our youth development actually doesn't have any, which is kind of outrageous considering how many youth players we do have. Maybe it's because we've been so on it that they're not really worried about it. Brand exposure. Get 5 games without defeat in away matches this season. I'm going to say that's very doable. We can draw 5 games away from home. Surely we can. Sign 1 players born in South America. Now, I said about the goalies, I'll come back to it when we get to the objectives. I think this is the idea. If we go down and try and sign a first class, first team quality player from South America to fill up that goalie position, Ruben Matthews then becomes the backup. And it will allow us to free up one of those goalies. They go out as another backup because it's not bad to have 3. Because as soon as you get an injury, if you've only got 2 and you get an injury, you've only got 1 goalie. Really risky. And I don't really want to have to deal with that. Financially, they want us to increase the club worth through player sales and competition prize money. I'm already trying to do that with the amount of players I'm trying to sell this transfer window. Hopefully we will make a good... I don't know. Let's see how much percentage we can do in this transfer window. Domestic success, gain automatic promotion. So that is finish in the top 2 positions. I don't know about that. We'll give it a go, but maybe that's because our squad has reached a point where we perhaps should be competing at this level. I don't know. We'll see. And of course, no Continental, reached the round of 16 in the FA Cup. We will give it a go. Of course we will. Now, over to the transfers and the scouts. We have got 3 scouts, but I don't need Riley Lowe, who's only a 1-star scout. I'm going to add the instruction that we need a goalie, we need them to be tall, and we need them to be first class quality, first team quality. Age, probably want to go up to 20, bring it down to maybe 30. Because I don't really want a player that I'm going to have to upgrade immediately, maybe next season or the season after, if we do get promoted. I would like them to be a player that can grow with the team a little bit. And with it being sign a player from South America, we're going to try and do just that. Argentina is where we're going to scout. We're going to do just that. So next up will be the youth staff. We've got Ewan Lancaster. Let's send him out to continue what we've been doing this entire career mode, really. To be honest, I tend to just go with any and see what we kind of get. Our squad is pretty well rounded. So when it comes to trying to upgrade, it's now very specific. But that's not really what we're looking for with the youth academy. You know, we're going to make a signing of a goalie, hopefully, which is a specific upgrade. But when it comes to the youth academy, it's just general. Can we improve the squad across the board? You know, and we've still got some players in the youth academy. In fact, we've got 6 in there. Can we bring them up to the senior team? Oh, 15 years old. Too soon, actually. Everyone else looks like they can. We've got... Oh, okay, so 52 is the maximum that we can have in our squad. So now we've got to go back into the squad hub and actually fix up that. Was there... Oh, Ibrahim Lee... Woods can go out on loan. Winter Armstrong. No, they were all our players. Odd. 65 at only 17 is good. I'm not going to lie. That is good. So he is definitely going to go out on loan and hopefully come back. And we'll even go into the development. Oh, he's already being made into a right midfielder. Okay, cool. Cool. Actually, was there one more? No, it was Bert. It was Bert. Yeah, no. Okay. So there was 3. We've already done that. Let's take a look at the inbox, which is... Okay, that's fine. And let's get going. So I'm going to click through advanced. We are going to sim the preseason games this season. It's not... You know, I don't always really like doing that. Okay, brilliant. Let's delegate that into just a loan. And yeah, because if I'm loaning players out, I don't really want to lose them at the end of it. Okay, these guys, I'm going to have to reply. Everyone is saying, oh, I think a loan move's good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I would also be a little bit surprised, but, you know, I don't want to be mean to players. I think Darragh Burns is still probably got quite a lot to offer us, but I've kind of made the decision there. I've made the decision. It's not an easy one. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, Barnes. Did I not block offers on Barnes? I must have not done. I must have not done because that is a player that I'm not really looking to get rid of. Yes, I didn't block offers. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of Rory Barnes, I'm afraid. That's not really on the cards. So I need to block those offers. Marcus Davies, however, is, yeah, he is able to go. So 1.9 is already above, where is it? There it is. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we've naturally rejected it by blocking those offers. That's fine. Davies is going to give us almost 2 million there, which is hopefully going to start us off. Winter loan agreement. Lovely. Accept that one. He'll go off on loan and hopefully grow. And then, potentially we sell. We don't know. That's neither here nor there. Okay, see you later. Marcus Davies. I do think Marcus Davies has actually done, I think he's done well for the club. Could have made 900 more K off of that. Well, that's not really something I'm worried about. I'm just trying to get the player off the books. He'll go and play some first team football. And okay, nothing just yet on the percentages. Okay. That the loan for, yes, it is. 12 months. That's great. He'll go play a season, come back. Hopefully he will improve. Even though I'm paying the wages. Okay, is there any? Have we found any talent? Okay, so we don't know the overalls of these players. So let's change that view. We need to scout them. Yeah. So we're going to scout all of these players and basically pick the best of the bunch, I suppose. There's a lot of, obviously, regenerated faces in there, which isn't a surprise. But there are also some who are real players. I'm actually going to remove the free agents because that feels like a little bit cheap, considering what we're trying to do is actually go for a genuine upgrade. So, I don't feel like... I feel like grabbing a free agent kind of... like... It's completely within the game and fair within the rules. But it does feel a little bit kind of cheap. I won't lie. Okay, Ibrahim Lee on a 1 year. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Hey, brilliant. Daniel will now be able to change that position option. What I want to do. So let's do that. He becomes a right back out and out. And yeah, it's just Samchek is still the best right back we have, but I mean, it's good backup. Really good backup. And how long are we going to have to wait on these scouts? 5 days by the looks of things. Look, I mean, he's got a release clause of 20 million, which I don't think we can actually afford. But 12 million, maybe we can. Maybe 12 million. Let's take a quick look at our finances. We've got 13 million, really. I see my own transfer history. Where is that? There it is. Of my club. That's all it's been so far. 2 players out, one of which is on loan, one of which is a just under 2 million. Oh, it's going to be a quick sim. And we're going to draw 2-2 with an 87th minute equalizer. And wow, to be fair, we kind of got dominated. Let's not lie. We also went down to 10 men. So 2-2, not that bad. We'll take it. To be honest, we'll take it. And we shall see what we've got here. So, player suspended. Yes, that's fine. Burns is transfer offer. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to delegate this. We're going to look to get just a little bit more. I'm going to see if we can get 7.5. And, of course, if they've offered 5.5, they're probably willing to go with that. Ibrahim Lee is gone. That's fine. That is Ibrahim Lee going, I imagine. Yep, he's a loaned out player to Shelbourne for a season. Oh, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We're playing this very kind of, I don't know, just trying to cover ourselves, keep our losses, whatever. Woods loan offer, loan with option to buy. This one I'm actually just going to... Okay. Okay, let's just go with that. Don't forget to use substitutes. Well, unfortunately, if I sim the game, it's not up to me, is it? So, quick sim again against Monaco. I can't imagine us winning this one. But we might know 3-0, and again, pretty dominated. That one is to be expected. Let's not lie. That's fine. Wow, a lot in the inbox now. Ah, here we go. The scout reports. 7 million. Oh, okay. 7 million for Darragh Burns is pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go into the scout reports in a second. We're going to pick the best of the bunch, basically. So, change view. 77, 75, 74, 17. 2 79s in there. I don't think we can afford. 74, 76, 79. 78 with a 12.6 release clause, but age of 30. The thing is, we've got a sign from South America. So that actually, that ruins it again. It kind of makes it even more. Okay, so we've got 4 options. 77 rated at 20 is outrageous. So that may be who we go for. Can't afford you. Can't afford you. And being honest, Fernandez is the best bet. So let's go. And let's see if we can get him. He's a one-club man. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well, that changes things. Lucas Iglesias. You are going to have to be the man. So I'm going to delegate. Oh, 4.8. No, I'm gonna negotiate. It would seem a bit silly not to even negotiate a little bit. But that is what we're gonna do there. We're not gonna just jump in for, well, you know, for no reason really. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what this kind of conversation is gonna be. So, transfer fee. I'll start with basically matching market value of 3 million. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, cool. I didn't really expect it to be that easy, but yeah, he wants to be important. He will absolutely be important. He's actually going to be the highest rated player we have. 3 years, perfect, absolutely fine. No release clause. I don't really think it's necessary. Wants a wage of. So let's get rid of. Make that 10 with 100 grand. Make the wage just 9 with the signing bonus of 70. Let's see if that is okay. Wow. Signing bonus has actually gone down a bit, but the wage goes up. Yeah, that's fine. It's not really more than we planned. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We've made the signing. That should tick off that objective. And we spent 3 million. It's probably going to say we could have saved a bit. Player overall 74. Best possible deal 1.8. I mean, yeah, 1.8 would have been good, but that would also feel like cheap. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're not negotiating out here kind of cheaply like that. That's not what we're about. Okay, so Iglesias, lock those offers. 74 rated, 25 years of age, more or less just 1 year ahead in development than Ruben Matthews. But this does mean that Brooks could go on loan. We'll keep him where he is for now. 17 at 66 is very useful. So that's a player for the future. Let's hit advance. Get to this my mains 05 game. Check the objectives. We've done one already. Sign a player from South America. There we go. Boom. Done. Within 2 seasons, increase your club worth. We're on 16% of that already. It's working. We're doing well. We are doing well. Another 1 all. So we take 2 points in total. I don't really think that's going to be enough to get us through into the knockout phase. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. Burns is sold. 5.5 million goes in the transfer budget. And hit advance. And this is... Who is this? That is Dara Burns leaving. Okay, 7 million was the sell fee. 5.5 in the transfer budget is not bad. Oh, we could have got even more. Wow. Okay, does that increase the number? 34%. Ooh, yes. Okay. There's no real point, is there, in binning them, saying, no, you're not good enough. No, there's no point doing that. What I'm going to do is just hold on to all the players at the minute. And we're actually coming up to our first game of the league against Millwall. Scouting report, yep. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to change that view, and we are unfortunately going to say no. Yes. 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 No. And yes. And now, if we check the Youth Academy, are any of those players outrageously good? Not particularly, but they're okay. They're okay. No one really below 50, although Clark, that's not ideal. So, no, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not binning players off for no reason. They can stay in the Youth Academy for a little bit. Okay. Morgan wants to play, even though I plan on selling him. I'm afraid that's not really going to happen. Let's go into the team management and build our first 11 and our subs for this here. It's his season, basically. So, Barnes is -2 on that position. Oh, because of sharpness reasons? It must be, yes. Okay, so that's where rotation needs to be happening. Iglesias there, he's got to go in, doesn't he? A little bit, not fully sharp, but that's okay. Okay, so Brooks is the third choice. That's fine. We knew that was going to be the case. Now we've got centre-backs all over the place. Okay, even more centre-backs, in fact. Another left winger, that's really useful. Okay, right back, centre back, right back, then EMs. Fair, Cuevas probably should be in here, but doesn't really cover centre back as much. But Alisson does, so I reckon we can have that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I mean, Daniel. I don't want to say his name wrong. So Daniel can cover as well. That's really, look at that. Those are good options. And Cuevas, Joyce, Colin, and Imaku. And that frees us up here. So left mids. Okay, left mids, centre mids, right mids, hams, centre forwards, left wing, right wing, striker. Okay, that's the organisation. I'm probably going to have to save it and then go fix it because of the bug that... Oh no, it actually didn't do it that time. Sweet. Okay, so Barnes is not sharp out on that right-hand side. That could be a problem. But Freeman is actually even less sharp. So Barnes is the better option. Hey, the upgrade of Iglesias means that's 70. Oh no, okay, Barnes is actually now the worst player in the starting lineup. Look, maybe a right mid upgrade needs to happen, potentially. But we don't really have a crazy amount of money to be doing that. We've got 36% of the way there on the old objective. I don't know. Either way, this is game number 1. Our first game in the championship. Let's go. It's quite cinematic, isn't it? Okay, they've got the ball to start. It's only going to be one game in today's episode, as is usually the case with the first episode of the season. And then I kind of go into, oh, lovely tackle. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, that's in. He's actually in. We're actually in. It's well saved. Oh my goodness, we were in straight away. Barnes is going to whip this one in. It's not a great ball in. We'll win the header. Sutton is there. I'm going to go back and then try and find a bit of space somewhere else. That's good. That's good. And that's... Oh, my word. We've missed. Oh, he's kind of like kicked through the defender's leg. That's why it's gone like that. So, yeah. Fine. But that's a good frickin' start for us. The pressure is all us. Oh, lovely steal. Oh, and then they've nicked it back. Good save. Okay, Iglesias gets his first save for Barrow. Nice. And again, that was a better save. Oh, my word. Good stuff. Every clean sheet is helping him get that bonus. Let's not forget. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. We're 1-0 down after having had a really good first 10-15 minutes of this game. The set piece letting us down. That's a lovely opportunity. Keep going. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. That's a free kick. Yellow card for the Millwall player. We will have a chance to have a go from here. 2.5 bars. That might be a bit weak. Oh, good save. Oh, that's good passing. That's 2-0. Wow. They've passed it through me all the way from my free kick and having a good shot to a good save. And now it's 2-0. And it's the same man who scored it again. Oh, it's going to be another goal kick. We're playing quite well in terms of kind of how we are on the ball and how we're able to open up the Millwall defense, but we're not really taking our chances, and that's a bit. I don't know, it's a bit like kryptonite, isn't it? Really. Oh, wow! The defender made a mess of it. Robbie Gotts managed to get the shot away. Again, saved, and the Millwall keeper has kept it. Well, kept us out. Millwall do look pretty dangerous on the attack. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, they've scored twice, but one of them was a corner. The other one was a bit of a counter play through. So, while it was good play, it was still... Okay, I'm going to shoot it. Good save. Okay, let's see if we can get one before the break. I'm not making that change just yet. Let's go.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Millwall's counter-attacking game is messing us up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Their passing is real crisp and it's getting through our midfield. Of course, with only one DM, there is a chance that is going to happen. Don't want to change the system yet. Very early doors. Good play. Yeah, that's good lines. Oh, that's a... Oh, Shao. Got to keep your feet, buddy. You've got to keep your feet. Okay. JJ comes on the right-hand side rather than the left-hand side. Let's see what he can do. Okay, counter-attack opportunity here. What the heck? Then that midfielder got his feet so quick and then just absolutely put so much pressure on Robbie Gotts without a foul. I don't know. And it just completely wrecked our chance of counter-attack. Okay, goal kick. I was very scared there for a second. It'll be a penalty. Okay, we got 30 minutes. We've got maybe half a dozen attacks in that time. That's not the pass I was after, but we've got it back. Okay, Ahura, that was awful. Yeah, great save. Great. Great work. Great work. Oh my goodness. It was a great save. I don't know who's the centre-back that's just fallen over the goalie there. Yep, and then it... Yep, cool. Oh my goodness. This has been one heck of a start to the season. Ahura, you gave the ball away, and then you put it in your own net. But on Sutton. Blocked. Another corner, I think. Yeah. It's a better ball in. And it's a save in another corner, and we've got not a lot of time to try and get this game back on track. Where are you going, Martial? That is absolutely a useless run. Sam check. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? You got to turn in circle of a lorry. He's offside, I think. Yeah, he is. Oh, this game has not been good. All the good work we were doing before the game, our first team has just not put it out there on the pitch. Oh, that's a... I don't know if that pass was good enough. Oh, he's gone round his man. That's a foul. Brett. Okay. Yeah. All right. And he's injured him. Cool. That is ridiculous refereeing. That is terrible refereeing. We're 3-0 down. We're going to lose the game anyway. Doesn't mean you stop doing your job. Nah. Not good. Poor showing. Poor showing. 3-0. Oof. Ooh. Yeah. Not great. Pretty even game in terms of shots and stuff like that. I mean, is XG even here? 3.1. Our XG, 3.1. And we couldn't find the back of the net. That is rough. That's all I can say. It's rough. And I'll be making a complaint. Ruben Matthews, you're not going anywhere, bud. You may have been dropped to backup, but it doesn't mean you're going anywhere. Luke Williams is like, I can do better than the club captain. I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, look, we are in 23rd because Fleetwood somehow lost worse than us, which is kind of crazy. But guys, that's going to be it from me today. I do hope you've enjoyed. We are back. Barrow is back. Season 9 in the championship. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I shall catch you next time.